Good morning, sir. How are you today? Let's open this. Let's open the window. Oh, the sun. Just for God's sake. That's not you. It's too cold. There's him waiting for food. That's for Pippin. That spiderweb belongs to Sally, in case you were wondering. It's a very deliberate choice that is still there because I thought she was dead last winter and then she was still alive. So she's probably dead now, but just in case, I'm gonna wait till spring, and then if she's dead, I will clean this up. Lights. Okay. See? This is what he likes. He likes windows. Let's get some tea. There's Miss Lily. That's the towel that I had to use to clean up Pippin's water yesterday. They spilled all over my carpet. Tea kettle. It's empty. Okay, my arm hurts from holding this phone up. See you later, bye. Is cat eating ASMR thing? So far they're eating their own food, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time before they swap bowls. So, because they're special.
What's up, nerds? It is Saturday the 17th of February, and I just decided that I want to have a cozy weekend. So this is a cozy weekend reading vlog, and what that means is I'm only doing cozy things. I am only eating cozy food, I am only wearing cozy clothing, and I'm only reading cozy books and doing cozy activities, obviously. So I'm not sure quite what I'll get up to. Maybe on the menu I might go to a bookstore and just browse. I don't know, I might go to a coffee shop and read. I might do a puzzle. I have one ready to go, although I don't have a cozy audiobook to listen with it, so we'll see. It's a drunk cat puzzle Miriam got me for Christmas. Well, for the holidays because she's Jewish, but yeah. And then the books, I have 2 books that I definitely want to finish this weekend and get to, but a third that I'll probably start, but I probably won't finish it because that would be ridiculous. So the first book is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I'm so excited to read this. I kind of can't believe I've already had it in my possession for over a month and I haven't even opened it. So this is happening soon, and I'm gonna read that first today. And then the second book that I want to finish before the weekend is over is Interesting Facts About Space by Emily Austin. Now, I'm not quite sure this is cozy for other people, but judging by the way that her other book hit me, I feel like it's going to be cozy for me. So more on this later. And then the last book that I will probably start but not finish is going to be Butcher and Blackbird. Again, not many people's idea of cozy. It's serial killer romance. Some people have it in the dark romance category, but I think it's just because of like the activities going on. I don't think the themes and the tone of the book is dark. I think it's funny. So I don't know. My friend Malin just read this, and she read it and then she stopped and then turned right around and read it again immediately. When Malin does that, you know it's good. So I want to get to this very soon. So I'll probably start this and give you my thoughts, but I'm not going to continue the vlog past Sunday, so you might not hear my full thoughts. So that's what's happening. These are the 3 books that I'm going to be reading this weekend-ish. And we're going to be cooking. I might bake. I don't know. I also have some frozen cinnamon rolls, so I might just reheat those instead of cooking something myself. I'm probably going to tidy up a little because I can't be fully cozy without tidying up. And so I might show you that because, I mean, like when I do laundry, I like doing laundry, but I don't like putting my clothes away. Like, it's just in my brain, like I got to hang up about it. First thing we're doing is we're going to Trader Joe's. Well, first thing I'm doing is I'm going to sit down and read a little bit of this so I can have something to tell you while I'm driving to Trader Joe's. But then we're going to Trader Joe's because I don't go there very often because it's just not very practical for regular grocery shopping. But I do like going there as a treat, and we're going to make some food. I'm going to pull, I think, a couple of recipes from Smitten Kitchen because I love Smitten Kitchen. She does cozy food so well, and it's always so tasty. And yeah, and I'm probably gonna get some like stuff while I'm there that's, I don't know. I'm gonna try and find that I don't know how to say it. Is it tabaki that everyone's raving about, that from Trader Joe's? They'll probably be sold out, but I'm gonna try and find it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me for this cozy weekend, and I'm gonna get cracking on the coziness. Okay, bye. Coziness commences. Are we cuddling? Are we having a cozy afternoon? Yeah? Did you get your nails cut? Yeah? And then that one? Are we being cozy? Yeah. Pippin. Hi. Okay, let's go read. Hey. What are you doing, sir? Excuse you. Excuse you. Those are my noodles. Get off the counter. Come on. Off. Say what? Okay, that's... See, I've hidden the noodles in the bowl because he likes to get the noodles out of the bowl before they're in the water and chomp on them and leave the pieces all over my house. Excuse you. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. They're ready. Not my bread. Nope.
Where I didn't get anything from my local bookstores. I still want to mention them though, Changing Hands and Bookman's at...
Hello. So I don't know how the sound is going to be right now because I've got my headphones in. I'm trying to cut down on the noise from driving because I'm on my way to Trader Joe's. So I am like 66 pages into Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands, and it is just as delightful as its predecessor. I feel like I just picked up right where the last one left off. But I'm also currently trying to avoid taking a nap because I was sitting on my couch after eating my lunch like, oh gee, doesn't a nap sound nice? And the cats are on my bed like sleeping and snuggling, and I'm like, I could just go join them. So I'm resisting the urge. There isn't really much to say about Emily Wilde at this point because I'm only 66 pages in, but they are, it's been some undeterminate amount of time. I can't remember like how old Emily was in the last book, and she's now 31, I think. I don't know, maybe it's been a year. I don't know how long it's been. So I feel like I should look that up, but I guess it's also not really important. Meanwhile, Emily has been putting all of her scholarly powers towards finding Wendell's door into his homeland, into Fairy, so he can do what he wants to do, so he can go home. And this is kickstarted by his stepmother sending fairy assassins after him and like wrecking the museum and all this other stuff. And Emily and Wendell's boss has now sort of gotten into their business because first he thought that Wendell was a fraud, which he is a fraud. He's not a scholar, but by association he also accused Emily of being a fraud, and she's not. She's very real. She's very real. And so yeah, so somehow they've all gotten mixed up. And then also Emily's niece is first year at Cambridge, and she's studying dryadology also, and Emily is one of her professors, and she's sort of appointed herself Emily's assistant. So she's coming too, even though the three older people don't really want her to. So anyway, the four of them are setting out to the Alps to find this door, and also what sounds like some scary ass fawns who aren't really fawns. Apparently fawns are terrifying in Fairy. And yeah, that's where I'm at. So it's good so far. There was a kiss just now, and I think it hasn't been that long. Spoilers for the first book. I'll put the notification here. So Wendell proposed to Emily last book, if you recall, and she has not answered him. And she keeps not answering him. And he's still waiting. So, wait, where am I going? Oh, yeah. Okay, I know where I'm going. I'm going to a different Trader Joe's than normal because though I usually go to the one that's closer to me after work, but I'm at home now, so it's the same either way. So I'm going to go to the nicer Trader Joe's. I don't remember what I was saying, so I'm going to sign off, and I will get back to you later this afternoon when I've gotten further in. From Trader Joe's. I'm not going to show you everything I got, but I do want to show you the notables. I went a little crazy. Giant bowl of sourdough because it's the only bread I can eat. I'm going to try this schmancy oatmeal that is cheaper than my non-schmancy oatmeal. Go figure. Shit ton of onions. And there's Pippin. You guys can't see him yet. Oh, this is my fairy loot box. This goes here. I shouldn't have done it, guys. I shouldn't have done it, but this stuff is crack. By the way, I decided I don't want to cook tonight. So we'll cook tomorrow. We'll cook some meals tomorrow. But I just want to kind of enjoy jar of mustard, my Bounty, which... Dang, this is a lot of mushrooms. I don't even think I got enough, but they didn't have the kind that I wanted, so I was just like, kind of fuck it. Also, I got these fresh herbs, but like, who uses all of these before they go bad? Not me. Got stuff for vegan Alfredo, which I put peas in it. Maybe that's your thing, maybe it's not, but it's extra nutrition. Okay, now they had the tteokbokki. I don't know how to say it, but they didn't have the kimbap. I wanted to try out the kimbap and they were sold out. Why are they always sold out of the kimbap? It's really annoying. I'm kind of scared to try this because it says spicy, but like, is this white people spicy or is this spicy? So I kind of hope it's white people spicy. A little snacky. Okay, you know what tastes really good? Don't judge me for this, but some sort of a cracker, hummus, and I got the kind with the pine nuts on it, the Mediterranean kind, and salami together. I don't know why I did that on accident because I was scrounging in my fridge and it tastes really good. So now I'm obsessed with it. And then I got some japchae noodles, which I haven't tried those yet. So that's exciting. And this is the star. This is what I'm eating tonight for dinner. I heard this was amazing. It's the beef bulgogi. This was expensive. Everything else was very reasonably priced. This was expensive. So it better be good. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to reading. Here's the finished project. I've put some scallions on it and some hot chili oil, and I was snacking on the beef, and it's really good. So yeah, I can't wait to eat this. It was worth the $12. And this is what I'm doing. So I've made some choices this evening because of coziness. Coziness was my motivation if one defines coziness as not having good impulse control. But this is how far I am in the book, because I decided that it would be a great idea to turn on the X-Files, and then I can't just watch one episode. It's like the Pringles of television. I watched 4 episodes. So that was dumb. So now I'm sitting in my bed. I've retired to my bed. I'll probably have to get up soon to wash my face and stuff in case I fall asleep. But for now, I'm going to not do that in hopes of staying awake longer to read further in this book. I want to try and get to like page 200. I'm on page 113. So that's not bad. That's like 70 pages. And then I'll finish up in the morning. I'll check in a bit. Whew. I'm failing. Also vegan, and I have my book, and I'm not going to move from this couch until I finish it. Somebody is just naturally into the spirit of coziness. Are you cozy? Are you cozy? Soft. My hands are cozy. You like that? Huh? Look at all that crazy white fur under there. Your coat is crazy. You're black, and then you're white. You're just a goober. You're a goober. Are you a little goober? You like that? Yeah. Boop.
This lighting is horrific.
Living my best life.
So better over here. I really like this concept. I feel like I've read things like this before. It coming out in 1983 makes sense in that it was like weird in its time, but to compete with the types of stories that are being published now, I think it needed to be balanced. I really did not
somebody
know
take these away from me because I'm gonna eat all of them.
That it was an apocalypse story.
Okay, so I'm like almost finished with Emily Wilde. Pippin's got his door. To check in real quick. So I'm like really close to finishing this, but I did want to talk pretty briefly about how I'm feeling about it, because the first book was a 5-star for me, so it's a lot of pressure, and I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I love the little details the most about when Emily interacts with the Fae, and like all the trickery. And then there was this moment where this little beast of a fairy who tried to eat one of their companions, like just like curls up in her lap and falls asleep, and it was just like the weird contradictions of all stuff like that. But there is an arc in here about Emily kind of having to deal with her own arrogance, which is interesting. And then like there's a thread from the first book that this one picks up that I didn't expect it to, but I'm happy that it did. And I'm really liking her relationship with her mentor. Well, no, he's her mentor now, but he was previously just the head of her department who she didn't like. They've had several blowout arguments, but now they've like reached an understanding, and it's pretty cute. But it's about to hit the final climax, and the last book, when it went full fairy, went kind of crazy. So I'm expecting something similar here. So I wanted to check in before I hit that. If I had to rate it right now, it would be a 4.5, probably rounded down, just because I haven't hit that, like, that point of the story yet, if I'm gonna hit it at all, where I'm just like, yes, this is just a really good time right now. So I'm gonna finish it up right now, and then I will check in. Hi. I have just now finished Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands. This was really good. I am unsure of my rating. Like I said, 4.5. I'm going to hold off on whether I'm going to round up or not. You know, it'd just be easier if, like, Goodreads had a 4.5 as a rating possibility, but they don't, so I'm going to have to think about it. Oh, I just noticed there's the compass on here. That's part of the book. So I really liked it. I really liked the characters' arcs. I really liked where they ended up. I don't know what's holding me back emotionally. I think I might just have to let it sit for a little bit, but I really liked it, and I had a great time, and it was very cozy, and I would love to visit Fairy with Emily because she is formidable. This was a good time. I am definitely not going to have time to start Butcher and Blackbird, so just FYI, because it is currently, oops, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That took me a lot longer than I thought it would. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Like, sometimes I can read really fast, and then sometimes I'm just like, like, I don't know where my brain is. But I'm going to start this. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break, maybe go do some puzzle, listen to some, well, no, I don't want to listen to any audiobooks right now. I'm not in the mood. But I will probably watch some YouTube videos while I do a puzzle. That actually sounds really good right now. Get some more tea. I think my ginger tea is now cold, so I'll make some more. And then when I'm done with that, like, or my back starts to hurt or something, then I will come back and start this. And I think, I don't know, I thought this wouldn't take that long, but I don't think this will take me very long at all. I did look up the audiobook because I thought, well, that would be perfect. I could, you know, hybrid read it, but it's Natalie Naudus, who I like, but I just cannot picture her voice as an Emily Austen character. Like, it doesn't gel for me. I'm used to her reading out, like, Shelley Parker Chan's books, or the last book I listened to from her was A Bright Heart, which is, I'm forgetting the word because I've never said it out loud, so it's not in my memory banks. But it's basically, it's a Chinese fantasy, and that is the kind of stuff I picture from her. And her voice is very distinct, and I just don't think that it would mix well with my feeling for what I want this book to be. So long story short, I'm going to be reading the physical copy, not the audiobook. So my plans are busted there. Oops, I just dropped the books onto the ground. I'm going to go do some puzzle. I'll show you my puzzle when I've got it a little bit complete. I don't know how long it's going to take me. It's a 500-piece puzzle instead of 1,000. Hey, Pippin, you're in the way. Pippin. He's being very cute this morning. Look at the camera. Yeah? See, I'm very cute. I was looking at videos of him from when he was a kitten. I mean, technically he's still a kitten. He's only 10 months old as of tomorrow. He's very big right now. And he's going to keep growing, apparently. So, I mean, he's definitely not full Maine Coon like we thought he might be. But I think he's got Maine Coon in him. Because these little fluffy ears and some other stuff he's got going on, including his size. I'm going to go start my puzzle and chill out for a little bit and give my brain a break. And then I'll check in once I've gotten a little bit into the Emily Austen book. Okay, bye.
Hello. You can't see my face, but my plans have changed. First they changed that I have stuff for mushroom soup. And then I was like, I'm so tired, and I'm getting a headache. Doing the puzzle gave me a headache, or maybe my allergies, I don't know. So I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. But I have stuff for vegan fettuccine alfredo, which is easy, and it doesn't involve chopping, but it does involve waiting and timing things. And you know what else I could do that doesn't involve any effort whatsoever? Pizza. So I have this chickpea vegan gluten-free pizza. And I'm gonna cook this. Yeah. What do we got? I don't know if you guys can even see this.
Also, I'm really weirdly trying to read it through the camera instead of just looking here. My really ancient oven. Put that up to 400. And I'll be back. Okay, so you're supposed to put it on the rack. So what I did is, don't judge me for a dirty oven. I don't know how to clean an oven. And this is an old oven and I just want a new oven, okay? So just leave me alone. But I put it directly on the rack. But I put a cookie tray underneath in case pizza stuff falls. Goodbye, pizza. See you in 17 minutes. Stop beeping at me. Ooh, steamy. All right, so this is as far as I got before my headache kicked in, which, by the way, it hasn't retreated yet. More on that in a second. But I just want to say this, it looks like it would be like kind of easy. It's not. This is why, I mean, Miriam, shake my fisty because all the colors are the same. So doing this, literally I had to, especially the outside, because once I got to the inside, I could be like, oh, okay, well, this makes a little more sense to me. But starting from scratch to do the outside was like, these are all the same color. So I literally just had to try every piece against every piece, and it took forever. Anyway, for those of you counting, oh, there you go, baby. I'm about to make my 4th cup of tea of the day because I can't get rid of this headache. And yeah, I need some caffeine. If the caffeine doesn't kick it, because I already took some medicine, so I can't take any more. But if the caffeine doesn't kick the headache from tea, I might have to make some coffee and then I won't be sleeping. So I'm really hoping that the tea will work. Okay, so I need to clean this up. It's really making me, I want to be on my bed and read on my bed, but I can't anymore with this. So I'm going to put my laundry away. But first, real quick, I want to check in on this. No, false. I can't check in until the laundry's put away. I'm going to put the laundry away, then I'll check in.
Reviews, and if you've never seen this series on my channel, the idea is that I take a popular book or series or a collection of works by a specific author, and then I find reviews, and then I read all of those off to all of you. And today we are looking at Kiss of the Emeralds.
Dang, y'all. I do not remember the last time my bed was not covered in laundry. Should have done that sooner. It's me. And Lily. Let's talk about this book. Okay. So I'm about to wash my face, so this is good timing. Why did I think I needed to talk about this? What is wrong with my brain? I've already talked about this. This is the one I need to talk about. I even went into the other room and was like, oh, I need to get that. Nope. I am 78 pages into Interesting Facts About Space. and it's a little bit unclear what the main conflict slash plot slash arc is going to be, but I'm enjoying being in our main character. I just hit myself. I'm enjoying being in our main character Enid's head. She is sort of paranoid, but mostly I think that she has some sort of avoidant anxiety response going on, because she just constantly, when something comes up that she's afraid of or doesn't like, or that just triggers her in any way, she immediately like changes the conversation or listens to a murder podcast. She's a true crime junkie, because, and I quote, well, let's see if I can find it. I got a bunch of quotes to share with you guys. Sometimes you have to joke about things like pickling murdered teenagers. It's a coping mechanism. It takes the darkness out at the knees. That's her main motive for that. I think I might actually have, I think I might actually have too many tabs so far to read you guys about stuff. But I've also been annotating, and I haven't annotated a book in such a long time. I don't know. I'm just enjoying talking back to Enid. So far, if I had to compare her two published novels, this and Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead, the first one wins every day. That was a 5-star book for me that I read in January, and I loved it so much. Maybe it's just because I loved the audio, but I also just really loved the main character in that book. And I like Enid, but being in her head is really disorienting because she's kind of paranoid, and she's scared of bald men for some reason. And every time something, every time she has an emotional response to somebody, she just starts spouting space facts, especially at her mom, who knows that she does this. Like, her mom's like, I love you. And then she's like, Mom, did you know that speed of light is 186,000 miles an hour? So it takes so-and-so amount of time to get to the moon. And like, okay. So anyway, I'm really liking it. The writing is great. I knew it would be. Some of the wording that she's using, like on page 52, sorry, I'm all over the place. On page 52, she says this: it happens often that people I match with on dating apps cancel at the last minute. It comes with the territory. I think part of why I make these plans is to experience it. I think on some level I'm less interested in dating than I am in being repeatedly rejected so that I can stew in that comfortable bad feeling. There is something soothing about being rejected. It really anchors you in your body. It feels like a bath. What? Nobody in the history of ever has ever thought being rejected felt like a warm bath. Let me see if I can find another good one. There's a lot of talk in here about like perception versus reality, and also Enid is very aware that she is masking, but I'm not quite sure yet if she understands that masking is a thing that autistic people do. And she literally talks about herself playing a character, and it helps her get into character to do certain things. And she's named some of her characters: enigmatic temporary love interest, reliable employee, my mother's aidful daughter, unobjectionable patron at a store or restaurant. In the past, she says, in the past I learned to play shy teenage girl, tidy roommate, and diligent student. So none of those are actually her. She has a sleeve of anthropomorphic rats wearing Victorian dresses. Just thought that was interesting. Let's see if I can find one more. Just like the occasional line, like she's talking, she thinks that she has some sort of a like metaphorical parasite inside of her that makes her act poorly. And it's like the way that she understands her behavior. And then there's this line where she talks about, I feed the evil bug in my heart depraved stories, like in order to sate it, which I just thought was a really cool line. This just made me laugh. She's in a meeting with a bunch of white men because she works at a space agency. I think she works at NASA, but she keeps calling it the space agency. This is what she says: being in this room requires I participate in small talk with people I have nothing in common with. They always ask me if I golf. My hobbies include listening to murder stories, having casual lesbian sex, and telling my mom interesting facts about space. I am not well equipped to discuss skiing, sailing, and whatever other depraved hobbies occupy the time of opulent middle-aged white men. So I just think it's funny that she's talking about like her hobbies being sex, and then it's the white men that are depraved. Anyway, I'm having a good time with it. Actually, probably won't finish it tonight. We'll see. I'm going to try and get as far as I can. I'm wide awake. Me and Murderbot have been drinking some tea. I finally kicked my headache, thank God, but it's probably going to keep me awake. I love tea. I don't know. Some people don't like it. They think it's just hot, like leaf water, and I'm just like, yeah, but it's great. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to get as far as I can, and then I'll finish it in the morning, and then I'll probably won't be able to check in until I get home from work. But it won't matter to you guys because you won't be seeing the video until like Thursday or Friday anyway, so who cares? Okay, night. Everybody look at my son. Hi. Hi. Say hi, everyone. I'm a good boy. Good boy. Bye. Okay, so it's the next weekend, but I needed to sit down here and just go because my depression brain is taking over. And when depression brain takes over, I don't want to do anything. I just want to be a vegetable. So I want to wrap up this vlog real quick. So I ended up reading 2 books. Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands. I'm settling on a 4.5. Still not sure if I'm going to round up or round down. I haven't put them on Goodreads yet. But this was an excellent sequel, and I can't wait to see what she does with the second book. And then I read Interesting Facts About Space by Emily Austen. This has a really good shot of making, my best books of the year. I was going to read you guys some quotes, but as you can see, there's too many. I love books about weird people that are going through it and having emotional journeys. Like there's not much that actually happens in this book. It's just like a pure character study. Yeah, it was weird. It was good. I'm giving it 5 stars. So, oh, did I say that already? No, I didn't. Okay, so this was an excellent experiment, 4.5 and a 5. So yeah, I don't know how this video is going to turn out. Turns out I'm not great at creating cozy content yet, if ever, but editing can be forgiving, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys like this, or you want me to try again, or have suggestions for different books that I could read that would be cozy type reads, feel free to put it in the comments. And thank you for stopping by. If you enjoyed the video and you are not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, or maybe just hit the like button. And if you don't feel like being chatty right now and telling me about your favorite cozy books, please, I always love recommendations for cozy then please leave me, I don't know why a sheep just popped into my head. Is there a sheep emoji? Leave me a sheep emoji. Otherwise, leave me a fox emoji for Emily Wilde. If you've read it, you probably know why. And I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, love you, bye.